The wind howled across the barren field, rattling rusted swords and splintered shields. The war had ended centuries ago, or so they said. Jake stood at the edge of the forgotten battlefield, staring at the cracked earth beneath his feet. A deep red stain still darkened the soil, seeping like an open wound. He had heard the stories. The ground still bled. A metallic clang echoed in the distance. His breath hitched. The battlefield was empty, no sign of life. And yet, armor scraped, footsteps crunched, and faint voices whispered on the wind. He took a cautious step forward. The air turned thick, heavy. The ground trembled beneath him. A rusted helmet lay at his feet. As he reached for it, a cold hand shot out from the dirt, grasping his wrist with inhuman strength. Jake screamed. Figures began rising from the earth, their bodies wrapped in tattered armor, hollow eyes glowing with something ancient and wrong. They didn't speak, but he felt their rage. Their war had never ended. A broken sword dragged across the ground. Another hand clamped onto his ankle. Jake struggled, heart hammering, until he heard it. A whisper, ancient, commanding. Fight. And then, his body wasn't his anymore. His fingers curled around a sword hilt, the metal fitting perfectly into his grip. His breath fogged behind an iron helmet that hadn't been there before. The war had never ended, and now neither would he. What would you do? Follow for more chilling tales.